your weakness and your strength are connected. They
Hmm.
are an integral part of your journey. And when you realize that they are connected, you have to trust the process. So not knowing doesn't mean that you won't ever know. Not knowing means you can learn.
Mhm.
And if you have the strength to make sure that you can learn, you'll go you'll go the durance.
Right.
You'll go the distance.
Welcome to the Texas Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview Texas real estate professionals from active real estate investors, lenders, property managers, and many others that provide goods and services into the real estate investing industry in the great state of Texas. Our goal is simple: to share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level, and to meet the pros that can help you get there. Texas Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and entrepreneurs build the business they need to live the life that they've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back to our show. Once again, I'm your host, John Harcar, and I'm excited today. We're going to talk to our guest, Chalamaine Armstrong. And besides her journey in real estate, how she got into real estate, what brought her up until today, what I'm excited to talk about is just really how she's passionate about helping homeowners, educating homeowners, right? Really getting into the game and feeling confident about that purchase, which we all know is a big one. So Chalamaine, welcome to our show.
Thank you. It's an honor to be on the show with you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, like I said, I'm excited to talk about about your business and whatnot. So before we get started, tell our audience a little bit more about you, kind of what got you into real estate, what brought you up to today.
Okay, so little short story. I was a makeup artist and had a single mom and happened to work weekends, and I wanted my daughter to, be able to do cheer and Girl Scouts and all the things. So I needed to find something a little bit more structured and something that I thought was going to be a 9 to 5. And we all know mortgages and real estate is not a 9. I was sadly mistaken. Okay.
Right.
But it did give me the freedom to be able to take her to the things I wanted to take her to. So a friend of mine's called me, said she was working in a mailroom of a mortgage company, and the rest is history. I just, I worked literally from the bottom up from the mailroom and just was reading and learning and really taking in everything and realizing that my passion was to definitely help people achieve homeownership.
Wow. You started
And
in the mailroom.
in the mailroom, literally stuffing envelopes.
Okay. That's pretty awesome. I like to ask this question to a lot of my guests just to kind of see if there was something back in the day that gave the bug. Like, was there anybody in your family as you grew up, or, any friends or anybody that was in real estate that kind of, maybe at one point planted the seed to where you thought in your mind, oh, hey, that's pretty cool?
You know what? Sadly, no. I
No.
wish it was. So I'm the matriarch for my family.
Okay.
I'm the first person to buy a house, new car off the showroom floor, have a business, all
Wow.
those things. And so me being the trailblazer in my family, then
Mhm.
I've helped my father, my mother, my brother, a host of cousins, and so on achieve homeownership.
That's awesome. So when you started working in the mailroom, why was it important to maybe just kind of start on the bottom, or was it just you were looking for a job and you found it, and that kind of was what started the path?
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
So I remember how much they were paying me. It was $8.50 an hour.
Okay.
And they paid me $2 bonus every application that I was able to get sent out. And so I remember I got my first bonus check. It was $1,000. And me and my friend, we looked at one another. We're like, oh my God,
Right?
So yeah, it was something that, I've always been the one that's been very inquisitive. So I wanted to read what I was sending out. And when I was reading it, I had questions. And at the time, we didn't have the internet or the intranet, right?
Yeah, right.
So it required me to go to the library. As a matter of fact, I don't know. I don't have it with me. It required me to go get a mortgage calculator. It required me to sit and be a self-study because I mentioned earlier, I was a single mom.
Right.
So I actually had my first child when I was 17. So I started college, did not finish. So me having to be self-taught and really having to work very hard to show how smart I was and how accomplished I could be in my process.
So how long, and I love that. I love that you took that action, right? You're reading these things. You're like, hey man, that sounds, how do I figure out more? And you took that action.
Right.
How long were you in the mailroom? How, what was that next progression? Did you really start having shadow anybody or have a mentor?
Well, great. That's a great question. So I was in the mailroom probably I'll say 3-4 months. And the ultimate raise or position was to answer the phones because obviously to answer the phone, you have to know what's going on. And so what I would do is, and I wasn't supposed to, but when I would see the owners and I would actually go up to them and I would talk to them. I'm like, oh, I see that you're doing this week. And I see that you're doing this week. And the owner would be like, yeah, we are. Interesting. What do you think about it? So, I use and seize those opportunities of one, using my shyness as power. I'm very shy. People always say, you're not shy. I'm very shy. But I use my
Don't sound like you're
shyness
shy.
I'm very shy. But I use that. That's my superpower. I said, you know what? Go for it. And I did that. I hit one owner up, hit the next owner up. And what ended up happening is that they end up talking about the girl in the mailroom in their meeting with management. And then I got promoted to answering the phones. And then from there to be a junior processor, from there to a processor, from there to an underwriter. So I actually have my DE, which is my direct endorsement from HUD. Also have my lab certification from the VA. So at one while, I was actually running a mortgage company that had $33 million coming through its doors monthly, and I was managing that. Yeah.
Wow. And I think that's an important point to just retouch on is that, when you got out of that comfort zone, first and foremost, to go and talk to them. But it's like anybody, when we're in our business, we always say, hey, make yourself known, tell everybody, talk to everybody. And you did that, right? And when they see like, who can I bring up or who can I raise up within the company, they know you, they talk to you. So that's incredible. Learning all these things, right? It's, you took a lot of steps, a lot of quickly. What do you think were some of the things that really helped you focus to be able to take these steps pretty fast?
I will tell everybody that your weakness and your strength are connected. They are an integral part of your journey. And when you realize that they're connected, you have to trust the process. So not knowing doesn't mean that you won't ever know. Not knowing means you can learn. And if you have the strength to make sure that you can learn, you'll go you'll go the durance. You'll go, you'll go the distance, I should say.
Right.
And so that's probably the biggest thing for anyone that's in this business. The market is not strong right now. You hear many people talking about it. That's a weakness, but are you strong enough to endure that, right? And if you are, you're going to see the other side and see and wait to be patient, Rome wasn't built overnight, so a career is not either, right?
Right. Do you feel you found a lot of your or lend a lot of your success to the fact that you were around these people, you made yourself accessible, you dove into it, versus maybe some other folks that, they're just, on the sidelines trying to learn as much as they can before
Right,
they get
yeah.
into it?
So true.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I believe that the big things that are so important with business relationships are the R's. And so so I always said you have to be relatable. You have to be a resource. You have to be someone that they feel that they can refer you to and get a referral from. I mean, all of those things. Resourceful. I mean, anything that with an R
Mm-hmm.
is so important when growing business and growing yourself personally. Your family needs to be able to say, this person here is someone that I can get behind.
I love
You're
that.
reliable.
Yeah, once again, there's another R.
Yeah.
Respectable.
There you go. Respect is huge.
How long till you got your first real estate deal?
So, I am a newbie.
Okay.
I am a newer agent. I've been licensed, in January will be 3 years.
Okay.
But last year, I was top 500 out of 15,000 agents. And so, uh, I tease and say I'm a special agent because since I do have my loan officer's license,
Mm-hmm.
my first deal, my family and my friends are kind of waiting on me, like, girl, why are you not doing this? And so my first deal, I don't want to say it came easily, but it came because of, me being very vocal,
Mm-hmm.
and letting people know, hey, I do have my real estate license now. So, let me know if I can
Yeah.
help.
Yeah. Let people know what you do, and
Yeah,
people will come to you.
right.
What'd you do with the first check?
Ooh, the first check.
You had to go
Uh,
you had to spend something on yourself.
Yeah, and I did, and so it was a trip, you know, I think that, that is important to me. I've been blessed, I've been able to go to, Jerusalem, been able to go to Paris, London,
Awesome.
so my checks are definitely for travel. My why is to be able to see and experience the world.
Awesome. I love that. And
Yeah.
I love that too if you share that with your kids as well.
Yes.
So let's talk about what your business is now. You're in the Dallas area. Do you focus in primarily Dallas? Do you branch out into other areas?
So yes, so I like that you asked that. So obviously, our licenses allow you to go vast and wide, and
Mm-hmm.
the internet allows you to be seen vast and wide. So I do focus on the DFW area. From where I live, Waco is actually down the street, so I find myself in that market as well. It's like about an hour away from my house, and I'll be honest. With traffic, most things in a major area is going to be an hour anyways, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, no joke.
So yeah, I do the greater, and also I find myself doing business in Houston. Now Houston is a greater distance, but I have family down that way that I help out a lot.
Okay. Are you part of a brokerage? Do you have your own brokerage?
I am not I'm part of a brokerage
Okay.
and I do have a team at the brokerage.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. What do you think how many total deals are you going to do this year? How many total sales do you have?
So far this year, I've already done what was it, 24 deals? 24, 27, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah. So prayerfully, in a perfect world, maybe I'll finish the year strong and have 50. you
Hey,
know,
let's go. There's a couple months left, man. Let's
Couple
do
months
it.
left. Yeah, yeah. No sleep. No, I'm teasing.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's talk about kind of what our comments, our topic might be, and that's your passion, right? To really
Mhm.
educate. So tell me a couple things that you do to really help that a homeowner, new homeowner, home buyer. How do you educate them? How do you make them feel more confident in their decisions?
Well, I think the biggest thing is explaining that one, credit, that's the biggest concern for most people. Is my credit good enough? Is it strong enough? Is it going to get me the best deal? And I explain to people that credit is like school. You
Mhm.
know, you have to be in attendance. So you're going to have a credit card. And when you're, and that's what we call attendance. You have a credit card, you're in attendance. You get good grades when you make your payments.
Yep.
So if you're in attendance, you have a card, but you have a zero balance, you're not being graded.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So,
Right.
so I really try to keep things simple. I call that's why my brand is Kiss Wealth Now. The Kiss can be keep it simple, savvy, keep it simple, stupid, whatever
Whatever you want to be.
whatever you need it to be. Keep it simple, sexy. Uh, but I really try to keep it simple. So therefore, I work a lot with first-time home buyers. Now I'm actually having their parents and grandparents and things like that. But really making sure that they understand it and let them know that there's no question that's stupid when
Mhm.
it comes to home ownership. You can own a home 20 years and still have questions because you didn't
Yeah.
understand when you bought the home the first time.
Right. Right. What do you see as some of the biggest mistakes homeowners or like new homeowners are making or home buyers are making?
Um, probably the biggest mistake is going in thinking that this payment is locked in
Mm. What do you
and it's
mean?
never going to change. So I am big on letting people know your interest rate will be fixed because I definitely am big promotion of, fixed mortgage, whether it's 30, 20, 15. I've not yet done a 10-year mortgage. So that person with a 10-year mortgage, reach out to me now.
Right.
But that the homeowner's insurance and taxes are your variable points.
Mhm.
So you can't go into your home believing that, okay, my mortgage is $2,200 a month, and that's it for every man.
Yeah.
You've got to make sure, but also know that you're going to be a good steward of your money and work hard and take care of what you purchase.
Sure.
So hopefully life will bring raises, total compensation increases. So therefore, as those things go up, that you will be able to afford doing those things. So
Got it.
definitely don't get into a home and go buy a new car, go buy all new furniture, go buy all new clothes, go buy all these things because now you have a new lifestyle. Keep your lifestyle the same and adjust.
Right. Right. I love it. Um, you've been through a lot of stuff, right? You've grown, you've made leaps and bounds in a lot of things. What do you contribute a couple things of your keys to success?
Keys to success is knowing that it can and will happen. And so not to say that I expect bad things, but I had loans cleared to close and people went to go pick up the person to close and they were dead. I'm being honest,
Wow.
bank accounts that people don't know about. Just I tease and say your relationship needs to be strong when you're trying to purchase a home
Yeah, for sure.
because things come up.
Mhm.
I've had girlfriends come up, husbands, wives, you name it. It happens. We're
Yeah,
people, right?
right. Of
Um,
course.
kind of go back to the biblical days, the book of Hosea. All the drama that happened then is still the drama happening now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. Right.
So it can and will happen. So you have to be resilient. And you have to find solutions.
Yeah. I love it. If there's folks that are in the DFW area that are listening to this and they want to maybe, if whatever you said might have resonated with them, they're interested in kind of talking to you more about some of this stuff, or
Mhm.
maybe they know people that could use your services. How do they get in touch with you? What's the best way to reach out?
Great question. My phone number, 214-738-4913. My company, Kiss Wealth Now. We've helped thousands of homeowners. Actually, my numbers at the top of the year, I was in a 10-year span, I helped over 1,000 families get into homes.
Wow.
And this year, I am number 6 in the state of Texas for lending, getting families into homes with down payment assistance. And then I'm top 500 out of 15,000 agents. So I work hard. I study and I read. I'm not really a big TV watcher. So if you want to call me and talk about TV shows, I'd be like, what is that? But you
Right.
want to call me and talk about economic development, and why DFW is top 10 for places to live, companies moving here. I'm your girl.
Love it. No, I love it. And guys, reach out. That's an incredible resource. It's always good to have a really knowledgeable person in every market you're in or where you're doing your business. Charlamagne, thank you so much, for coming on and sharing your story, sharing, about yourself and your business. Guys, I hope you got a lot of good, good information out of it. I took a lot of good things as well. Thank you again,
Thank you.
Charlamagne. And guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye,
Cheers.
y'all.
Thanks for joining us for today's show. If you're looking to take your business and your life to the next level, you really need to learn more about the Investor Fuel Mastermind. It's your shortcut to success. To learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other amazing entrepreneurs, 100% financing on your deals, member-only discounts, and so much more, please visit investorfuel.com/Texas. By the way, Investor Fuel is even Texas-based. Also, if you're interested in applying to be a guest on this very show, the Texas Real Estate Pro Show, please visit investorfuel.com/Texas. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube or your favorite podcast app so you never miss another episode. We'll see you on the next show.